Do your athlete get sad from time to time and it has nothing to do with the game? Do they get anxious to the point that they cannot play ball? Did your athlete lose someone in 2020 due to COVID, or have they lost a loved one this year? As we get closer and closer to this holiday season, it's important that we pay attention to our athletes' mental health. This is a wonderful time of the year, but the truth of the matter, it's not a wonderful time for everyone. I am Dr. Delise Coffey. I'm a psychologist and a mental game coach. As a psychologist, I put my athletes' mental health first, and I am on a mission to keep this conversation going and break down the stigma of mental health. As a mental game coach, I teach my athletes strategies and give them tools to get their mind and body in sync so they can have their best game more often than not. I've been working with basketball players from junior high to semi-professional for over 25 years. And at some point, someone needed mental health services, but they were afraid to get it because of the stigma and the consequences in the league. Today, I will talk to you about mental health, athletes, and the holiday season. I will also give you 7 tips to share with your athletes to help them through this season. So what is mental health? Mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and act. It also helps us determine how to handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. Mental health is important in every phase of our life, from childhood to adolescence all the way through adulthood. According to the American Psychological Association, 38% of people reported increased stress during the holidays, which led to physical illness, stress, depression, and substance misuse. It is well documented that mental health challenges greatly impact our athletes' performance. Some of these challenges may manifest itself as stress, anxiety, depression, eating disorder, trauma, substance use, loss of relationship, and the list just goes on and on. It's time for us to face this hidden opponent and block and break down the stigma. But before we can beat any opponent, we need to know how they play. So what is a stigma in mental health? Stigma is when someone sees you in a negative way because of your mental illness. Discrimination is when someone treats you in a negative way because of the mental illness. Social stigma, discrimination can make mental health problems worse and stop an individual from getting the help that they need. Now that we know, let's block all types of stigma and let our athletes know it's okay to not be okay, and to seek help is a sign of strength. Here are the 7 tips. Help your athlete manage their expectation. Remember, this year is different from other years, and it may feel different. Tell them to avoid unhealthy social comparison. Comparing yourself to others can lead to depression. Tell them to pull back if they need to reach out to a loved one, to monitor their mood, to take a break if they need to. And number 7, tell them to ask for help. If your athlete is struggling with a mental health issue, tell them to reach out to their local mental health center or call the mental health hotline, or click that link above or below me and reach out to me. Reach out to someone so we can help you. And remember, physical is just part of it, and mental, that's the heart of it.